That was the position I found myself in at 26 when I was named Vice President, General Manager, and CEO of my first professional baseball team. And I thought I was ready. And then, shortly after sitting in that CEO chair, I realized I still had some learning to do, and the job was going to come with some growing pains. Not long after those growing pains came to a head, one day I was sitting at my stadium office minding my own business when suddenly from down the hallway I heard two loud voices. I could tell two employees were beginning to have, let's call it a spirited discussion. It quickly escalated, and as I sat there, the voices got louder, and the voices got louder, and the voices got even louder, to the point where I could no longer avoid what I was hearing. I was the person most responsible for the behavior and the performance of those employees, the person most responsible for the work environment that we all worked within. Yet I was glued to my chair. In that moment, I made a decision. And I did what most organizational leaders and project managers would do. Nothing. I sat there wishing and hoping it would all just go away. Have you ever been there? So I knew I had to do something, but I was still glued to my chair because I suffered from a certain affliction back then that you may be familiar with. It's called CAPD. CAPD. Has anybody heard of CAPD? No. What about COPD? You've heard of COPD? Of course, because there's a pharmaceutical commercial every 30 seconds on TV, right? There's no pharmaceutical yet for CAPD. And when I tell you what it is, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. CAPD stands for Confrontation Avoidant Personality Disorder. Yeah. Raise your hand if you know somebody with CAPD. Keep your hand in the air if that person is you. So imagine with CAPD, I pushed myself away from my desk with a lot of anxiety and tremendous trepidation. I hustled down the hallway to see what's going on, and I stepped between these two people just before the first punch was thrown. It was that serious. Separated them, sent them to neutral offices, and I was forced to finally deal with something I had been avoiding for months. 5 months.